Hello, thanks for being in a new video. This time I have the full summary of what happened at MetaConnect, the event where Mark Zuckerberg presented a host of new features focused on virtual reality, which has evolved to mixed reality, also artificial intelligence, and some new glasses. So, let's get started. This event started with an introductory video where they showed all their products going through different reactions and emojis, and something curious is that for the first time after quite some time it was a face-to-face event, so Mark Zuckerberg came on stage and said he welcomed them and it's a pleasure to be there in person. He said, "We have a lot of things to present today, but first I want to take a moment to tell you why we're here." And he started giving a speech about how Meta is working to help you connect with other people and how they are trying to also connect the physical world with the virtual world. He said that in the future we will have holograms so that we don't need a screen to be able to interact with the digital world. However, to get there, there are technologies needed, and that is what they were going to talk about at this point. Mixed reality, artificial intelligence, and smart glasses. And with that, he kicked off the product presentation. They started directly with the Quest 3, the third generation of their mixed reality glasses. They said that this is the most powerful headset they have ever made, since it also integrates precise controls for gaming, without cables and without external battery, giving a nudge to the Apple Vision Pro that have a cable and a battery that you keep in your pocket. They said that these glasses allow you to see your physical space by breaking the limits. This is possible because it has a screen with 10 times more pixels than the last generation and has 2 color cameras and a depth sensor to measure your space very well. They said they have the ability to stream to watch content in the cloud and announced that Xbox Cloud Gaming will be available in December so you can play all content directly from the glasses. They said you can customize your space so that frames or pictures you have in your home can show videos, even connecting to Instagram. They also announced that it is the first headset with the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 processor, which is capable of running various games with more advanced graphics. They mentioned some notable games like Roblox, which is now going to be ported to this platform. They also mentioned another game called X Stadium, and also Super Rumble, which is a social game. They said that for businesses, Microsoft 365 will soon be available, and that these glasses are thinner and lighter, being priced at $499. The price of other currencies is announced on screen, and they mentioned that the pre-sale starts today, and from December 10th it will be available to all people. In fact, they emphasized a lot that this device is not that expensive. That's why they constantly mentioned that it was available for all people, making clear reference to the fact that the Apple Vision Pro is very expensive. And to continue harassing Apple a little bit, they also said that they don't have nice transitions, but they were going to move on to the next topic. That is, they started talking about artificial intelligence by mentioning their developed model called Llama 2, and based on it, they created another generative artificial intelligence model called EMU, which is not only able to generate text, but also images based on text prompt. So they showed some examples, and this they used to integrate it directly into WhatsApp and other meta messaging apps, whereby you will be able to generate your own stickers through artificial intelligence by simply giving it a text prompt. They said that they have already been testing it and that they really liked it. On Instagram, we are also going to be able to change the aesthetics and style of our own photos based simply on text. So now you don't need to have so many editing tools, but simply your own creativity to put through text what you want. Within a month, this option will be available on Instagram, and they also mentioned that in Meta, they believe that there will be a wide variety of artificial intelligences in the future, and not just one big artificial intelligence that we can interact with. So they mentioned that they opened up this platform for developers, but before we go on talking about this, they mentioned their new assistant called Meta AI. It is a basic assistant that you can chat with, ask questions to, very similar to what we see with ChatGPT, Google Bar, Bing, and many other platforms that have been coming out with similar chatbots lately. This meta-intelligence is based on EMU-DOS, but it's also able to connect to Bing to look for more information if it doesn't know it, because it has enough information updated up to the year of the year, so it has a lot of creativity. But if there's something you don't know, you're going to be able to look it up on this Microsoft service. They said it can also generate images at no cost using the diagonal imagine command, as we see in many other artificial intelligences. Meta AI can be invoked from other chats, so it is not necessary to be in another group or in another WhatsApp conversation. You can put at Meta AI and ask any question. They also generated other artificial intelligences for you to chat with them, based on recognized personalities, specialists in cooking, literature, exercises, and other examples. Then each person will be able to create their own artificial intelligence to interact with their followers. They showed an example of a talk requesting help and information with these artificial intelligences. And it is curious because they have a personalized avatar that also shows expressions as if you were in a kind of video call, but in this case through text. In fact, they said that soon they will also have the voices of these personalities, and they went to do a live demo curiously using the Galaxy S23 Ultra. The answers are not typed in bit by bit as you get to see them, but it immediately sends you a message as if you were chatting with anyone else. They showed a video of these meta artificial intelligences where each of these characters are presented, among which Mr. Beast stands out, who, yes, will have his own artificial intelligence with which you can chat, because it is not only to ask for information, but also to entertain you, have fun, and other things. They said that it is just the beginning and that they have many limitations yet, but they have their own opinions and tastes. However, what caught too much attention is that they introduced AI Studio. This is a platform for developers to create and develop their own artificial intelligences. That is, Meta imagines that in the future these developers can help other people to have their own artificial intelligences to connect with them, not only through a cell phone, but also in the metaverse. And there they showed some example images. These artificial intelligences could also help companies to provide help to their customers, since generally the bots that companies currently have are very unintelligent and too automated. But with this, Meta intends that companies can also use all this intelligence of their own model to interact with customers. They also highlighted that content creators will be able to create their own artificial intelligences to interact with their audiences. Can you imagine talking to an artificial and virtual Isa Marcial? Would you like something like that? They clarified that all this is in development and that it is not yet 100% polished, but that they are considering the responsibility at the time of developing all this so that it will not be used for bad. And that is why they are gradually introducing these new features. But after this, they jump to the next topic, which are the new Ray-Ban Meta lenses. These glasses have a better camera, better speakers, connect to Instagram, and come with Meta AI inside the glasses so you can chat. So basically, they're like Tony Stark glasses that you can ask them for a lot of commands. And in fact, Mark Zuckerberg said that next year an update will come so that these glasses will be able to understand what you are seeing, and with this you can ask them a question. So, basically the glasses will see what you're seeing, hear what you're hearing, and you can ask it questions based on your environment. For example, if something is broken, you can ask it for help and just tell it, how do I fix this? And it will automatically know what environment you are in. You're also going to be able to do live streaming directly from the glasses. And after this, they showed a video where you can see how they are making a WhatsApp call with a Formula 1 driver, who by the way was not the Czech. In this video, they show various shots made with these glasses, and then you see how a live transmission that is being made from the cell phone, they change it through a button to the glasses, and in this way the person is transmitting exactly what they are seeing in front of them. Also in this video, you hear for the first time the command "Hey Meta," which is what you are going to interact with Meta's artificial intelligence to request the information. The price of these glasses announced is $299. On screen, you have the reference price in other currencies, and they go on sale until October 17th, but the pre-sale has already started from this day. Mark Zuckerberg said, We want to make these technologies accessible to many more people, and that's why we're going to invite Andrew on stage. And after this other person came in, he gave other details of the new glasses, but first he said that the Quest 2 were introduced in 2022 and that those glasses allowed access to many people to have a first approach to the virtual world. But now with the new Quest 3, they combine the real world and the virtual world because they are able to understand your world, and the elements are going to be able to be placed on your tables or arranged according to your space. In fact, not only basic interface elements are going to be able to fit into your space, but also games are going to be able to interact with your table or your chair. They mentioned again the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 processor and emphasized again that these glasses do not need an external battery or cables as the Apple Vision Pro does. They also mentioned some details of the new glasses that are incorporated in these lenses for better screen perception, and also showed more available accessories that will be in different colors to customize your experience. After this, they released a new video of the Meta Quest 3 showing some games and combining the virtual world with the real world. They also showed some other use cases on social media, and after this video, Melissa came on stage and started talking about the developers. She mentioned that more titles will soon be available on Meta Quest 3, showing the evolution from last generation to this one in games like The Walking Dead. Also another game like Asgard's War 2, which will be available in December and will also be available for free for those who buy the Quest 3. So the evolution to this new processor will allow games to look more detailed, similar to what is happening in the world of smartphones, but here in glasses. They also announced that Assassin's Creed Nexus will be coming soon, as well as Stranger Things VR and Roblox. Again, they mentioned Xbox Cloud and a new subscription service called Quest Plus, where you are going to be able to access more content without having to be paying one for one, but simply a monthly fee. They also announced that Meta Horizon will have more games inside, and there will be improvements in the avatars so it can be more like you. He said that there will also be better content to exercise on its own platform with a payment per month of $9.9 and a new application with Zumba classes for you to use these glasses and exercise at the same time, improving all the experiences through the Headspace application. In fact, also in terms of entertainment, they mentioned that you can use the NBA League Pass app, YouTube, Pluto TV, and some others, so you can practically have a theater in your home with a mega screen. They also briefly mentioned the Adobe application for creating models, in which they said that soon there will be the Microsoft 365 applications like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. They thanked all the developers, and at that time it shows the audience very excited, applauding because the audience was mainly application developers. They told them that they are building the future together and started another video of the Quest 3 that, as you will notice, were the protagonists of this whole event, where they revealed more games available, other exercise applications combining the virtual world and the physical world, and showed how easy it was to just give 2 taps on the glasses to switch from the virtual world to the physical world and not miss what was going on. They also showed a bit of the interaction with gestures through your fingers and the audio that this headset is capable of. They also showed some of the advanced graphics with the new processor and all the available titles that were mentioned in the presentation, including everything that has to do with Xbox and Roblox. Then Lee Chen came on stage in high spirits to give more details of the Ray-Ban Meta collection. These new glasses have a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera capable of recording full HD video. Their processor is the Snapdragon AR1 Gen 1, and they have storage with what they said you have the ability to record up to 100 videos and 1,000 photos stored directly on your lenses. But the main thing is that these lenses can connect to the internet without any problem, so you don't necessarily have to have a lot of storage. The novelty is also that you can take pictures in a much easier way simply by saying, "Hey Meta, take the picture of my cat," and then through voice, you can also send it to your WhatsApp group directly. This person also gave more details of the immersive sound it has in the video recording, so you can feel like you are remembering the moment directly. And also the microphones have an improvement to pick up your voice, even in noisy environments. It also incorporates improvements to the speakers so that they go more directional to your ears, so that other people are not listening to what the assistant is telling you or similar things. He also said that they have doubled the power in the bass and improved everything to do with audio. And the improvements that are of all generations, which are the thinner and lighter glasses, and they showed all the variety of colors that will be available. In a special model will be with brown and black color, and in the classic edition will be available in editions with more than 150 different combinations for you to choose what you like the most. The case is a brand new one that looks a lot like a classic case and gives you up to 36 hours of use with these glasses on its battery. They again said that you can live stream directly to Instagram or Facebook, so the presentation was getting a little repetitive at times. However, something new they specified was that you can hold down the lens, and when you are streaming, it can tell you via voice how many people are connected, and it can read you the most recent comments. They said that the voice assistant with Hey Meta will be available in the United States at this initial stage, but is expected to expand over time. Another example application of this assistant is that you could tell it, Hey Meta, write a funny caption to post this video of my cat, and it automatically generates the whole caption for you with hashtags and other things. They said you can ask it for information also on your vacation about something you are watching, because next year, as I had already specified, you can ask it something specifically that has to do with what you have in front of you. These glasses will be available in 15 countries, although they did not specifically indicate which ones. And with this began a special video of these lenses and different use cases again, where you can see how they can be used in different scenarios. After this video, Ahmad came on stage to mention more details of Facebook's artificial intelligence model Llama 2, which together with the community that works, thanks to being open source, has helped a lot and has been improved. They even have new partners and announced a new agreement with Amazon Web Services so that web application developers have access to Meta's artificial intelligence easily on their websites. They mentioned that artificial intelligence should not look robotic but conversational and should be much more fluid and friendly. And then they mentioned the official names of Instagram features called Restyle and Backdrop, so that with artificial intelligence you can change the style or change the background of your photos. They showed a video of Meta AI and its different use cases and how you can chat with this artificial intelligence to ask for help with certain things. Then Angela came on stage to talk about the different artificial intelligences they created. One of them is called Bob the Robot, and they said that each artificial intelligence has its own personality and gave more details of the tools that developers will have in general. After this, the event began to end, and they simply gave some conclusions of the advances that Meta has had this year, and ended the event with another video of the Quest 3 with a person learning to play the piano using this accessory, also exercising, playing, and all very fun in general. So these glasses are Meta's proposal to compete in a better way against the Apple Vision Pro. With this ended the event, and now I want to know your feeling about the new headset Meta Quest 3, as well as about artificial intelligences and the ability to create new artificial intelligences, and finally give me your opinion about the new Ray-Ban glasses. I hope you liked this video. If you did, you know you can let me know, and we'll see you next time.